Good morning and welcome to the most anticipated day of the week because it's Friday!
Yes, so Friday has finally arrived. And to everyone who made it through another week of adulthood, we raise our glasses, our mugs, everything to you. Finally.
Yep.
Finally?
Yeah. Finally, happy days are here, at least for the weekend. Let's call them happy days. And here again, we are just to kickstart that weekend for you. Welcome to another fun Friday edition of Wake Up Nigeria.
So let's get ready to indulge in all the fun-filled activities that we've packed into the show for you, shall we?
Absolutely.
Speaking of
Ace here. Hi, Chef. How are you doing? You definitely came very prepared.
Yes.
Everybody's literally putting you like every chef you've
We're ready, you know.
Like, I mean, this is how he vibes.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely going to be a great show, guys.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely. I'm looking forward. I hope everybody else out there is looking forward. Spend time with us and we will make it worth your while, especially just before the weekend. In fact, it is the weekend.
Yes, it
Friday is like, why are we even bothering coming to work? In any case, my name is Mazino Appeal.
And I'm Titelaya Oyinson. You can, of course, watch us live on GOTV channel 16 or UHF channel 49.
Absolutely. And also remember that you can catch the show live, tvcentertainment.tv, and on Facebook as well at TVC Connect.
You could literally watch us
Coming up.
Yeah, I just wanted those pictures to continue rolling. You know, there's just a lot to look at.
Yeah, we know, Titi. Welcome for a Friday edition. You're
I'm
welcome,
shameless, I
Winfrey.
know.
Welcome, Mike. Are you planning for the beach or something? Why are you
Yeah,
trying
I
to
want to
boombox?
get us into the mood
What, for the
today.
weekend?
Yeah, for the weekend. So we'll vote
Uh-huh.
for your song of the weekend. And we'll sign out with that.
Okay.
Song of the weekend.
Yeah, song off or for or with or by.
You caught me off guard there. I don't know which one I'm going to be selecting, but yeah. While we're
I don't know why that came to my head, but yeah.
in any case,
I wanted to mention, did you guys see that post from Selena Gomez
no, what was it?
on Rema? How Rema changed her life?
Yes, we saw it. We talked about it on entertainment last
Yeah,
week.
I was wondering, who really changed whose life?
Who used who was what we asked.
Who?
Yeah.
But you see, that's what I say, and I tell people out there, use people and let them use you. Because if you cannot be used, you're useless.
I think it was
Wow.
mutual. I think it's mutual.
Yes,
so
because
that was
I think
it opened her to another kind of
audience.
audience.
Yeah.
You know, she has been a child star,
Yeah.
maybe actress,
Yeah.
not so much for singing.
Yeah.
But then Rema, I mean, she got up on the billboard, but then she's a bigger global superstar
Because
than
of
Rema.
But the question is, what audience? Do you think it was the African audience?
Of course it was the
What's
African.
the African?
Wrong.
I think it was, wait,
Wrong.
wait.
I'll tell you.
Wait.
Sorry, Navis.
Okay, so Rema is, I feel, is a fusion, right? The people that listen to his music are definitely not just Africans, right?
exactly.
Because there's a pair of song that's literally trending in India,
yeah.
and exactly,
Europe.
it's like massive.
Yeah.
So I think that opened her to that audience.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that she was a big artist, so him also like infusing that just brought everything together.
I also think that he had crossed over into the social media audience with his track being used on social media and everything.
TikTok
So,
sensation.
since she's got the biggest following on social media, I think,
Yeah.
doesn't she? So it was kind of like, hey, it was a no-brainer. Let's do this
Yeah.
together.
It's an interesting combination, and it just shows that there are different possibilities for different types of artists. That you should never really judge a book by its cover before picking someone to collaborate with. You never know where it might hit.
Very true.
You can have Burna Boy and Celine Dion or
Those
something.
guys are being strategic. Somebody.
No, I mean, but Burna's song was used to open.
I'm serious.
What's her name?
Who's
I can't remember. But there's a popular song. It's concerts.
yeah.
And it's the thing about
remember.
these guys are so big that they don't need to even do anything in Nigeria again or Africa. They
Yeah.
are headlining concerts back to back to back.
And therein is
around
the
the
problem,
world.
you see, because now when we want our Nigerian stars to perform in Nigeria, we have to import them in.
Yeah.
However, they
yeah.
are Nigerian, so why do we?
Yes.
You have
Yes.
to pay so much
So-
to actually have them perform in Nigeria.
Well, I guess it's in some cases you could say it's our fault how we treat the stars. But speaking of stars,
Wait, Titi, it's calm
Will-
down,
Bring
I
back
mean, so
some-
use
No, no,
something
no.
for calm down and
she's
weather.
Yeah.
really calm
Because
down.
that's how we're going out
Yeah,
tonight.
weekend song, remember?
Yeah,
Calm
weekend,
down.
so calm down and weather. Yeah.
Calm down, weather. Okay,
Yeah.
calm down. All right, so just calm down. This is the weather.
yeah, I had to set up and get set for it. Now, let's get straight to it. Bola Tinubu, president, has declared a state of emergency on food security. He has also directed that all matters pertaining to food and water availability and affordability as essential livelihood items be included within the purview of the National Security Council. The president also says his administration will deploy some savings from the fuel subsidy removal into the agricultural sector, focusing on revamping the agricultural sector. TVC News State House correspondent Femi Akonde reports.
President Bola Tinubu says his administration is worried about the clear and present danger to food security in the country. The recent policy of fuel subsidy removal has taken a toll on food prices and now threatens food security. President Bola Tinubu's declaration of a state of emergency on food security seeks to reverse the inflationary cost of food items and ensure affordability.
The president has declared with immediate effect the following actions. 1, a state of emergency on food security. 2, that all matters pertaining to food and water availability and affordability as essential livelihood items be included within the purview of the National Security Council.
The annual inflation rate in Nigeria rose for the 4th consecutive month to a near 18-year high of 22.41% in May this year. These new measures introduced by the Tinubu administration is meant to stop the hike in food prices and possibly force a downward trend.
We shall create and support a national commodity exchange board that will review and continuously assess food prices as well as maintain strategic food reserve that will be used as price stabilization mechanism for critical grains and other food items.
It seems this time the federal government may be out to find a lasting and sustainable solution to the farmer-herders conflict, which again is a serious threat to food security. President Tinubu's administration says it will adopt ranching as against cattle herding. The president seeks an increased and improved participation of relevant government institutions and stakeholders in the agricultural sector. But he insists the Central Bank of Nigeria will continue to play the lead role in funding the value chain of the agricultural sector that already accounts for 35.21% of employment in Nigeria. This latest government initiative is expected to draw the country closer to achieving Sustainable Development Goal 2, which focuses on ending hunger, achieving food security, improved nutrition, and promoting sustainable agriculture. Femi Akonde, TVC News, Abuja.
The Department of State Services has confirmed that Mr. Godwin Emefiele has been charged to court in compliance with the order. Recall that an Abuja High Court had yesterday ordered the service to either charge Mr. Emefiele to court or release him on administrative bail. The service had in 2022 applied for a court order to detain him in respect of a criminal investigation. Though he obtained a restraining order from an FCT High Court, the service, however, arrested him in June 2023 on the strength of suspected fresh criminal infractions, information from one of which forms the basis for his current prosecution. The service assures the public of professionalism, justice and fairness in handling this matter and indeed the discharge of its duties within the confines of the law.
Welcome into the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. I have right here with me Chef Ace for the second time. Hi, Chef. How are you doing? I'm good. Okay, you came fully prepared. We have the whole night, everything happening. So now tell me, what exactly are we making today?
Okay, today we're making ugba jollof rice.
Ugba jollof rice, okay.
Yes, and we have some spinach and some coriander, bell pepper, onion, some ugba sauce here. And we have some stock, a little bit of water, garlic, some sesame oil to give it a fragrance, and then we got red kidney beans.
Okay.
We got the fresh ugba.
Fresh ugba,
We got the local spice. We got.
Which one? I know this one. I don't know this one. What's the name? Do you know?
It's, from the east is like a local onion fragrance. It's good for jollof rice.
Oh, nice.
And then
what's this one? What's
there's a mixed sprouts.
Okay.
And then we've got some mint.
Mint.
Yes, mint and some sprouts.
This jollof rice.
We've got chicken. I've got some parboiled rice for 5 minutes.
Okay.
So,
and we have some plantain.
Oh,
side,
yes,
right?
definitely to
Rice
spice up a little bit.
This is amazing because I mean it's local ugba from the eastern part of Nigeria,
definitely.
right? And then we're infusing that into rice. I definitely want to see what that comes out like. So it's giving me intercontinental, traditional, or traditional intercontinental.
I think it's traditional. Traditional.
No, we have bell pepper now.
No, bell pepper is bell pepper. It's everywhere.
Well, you have sprouts, you have spinach, you have, come on.
It's grown here, not spotted, nothing is spotted.
So now tell me, what's the cooking method for this particular dish?
Okay, the first thing we do is we add our oil to the pan.
Okay.
We need to get the plantain going.
Oh,
because we have the rice parboiled 5 minutes already.
5 minutes already, so it's not going to take time.
It's not going to take time.
All right.
So I heat up the pepper sauce, which is the base of the jollof rice already.
Okay.
We don't have enough time to really start cooking.
Yeah, to cook that. You need to tell me what. So is that this one?
No, this is for the chicken to serve the dish.
This is for the chicken. Okay, so this is pepper sauce. So now tell me what's inside here.
Here we just have the bell pepper and the tomatoes.
Okay.
And the ugba, a lot of ugba.
And
blended with them. Oh. And then make a paste out of it. And then fry the onion for about 1 hour. And then you add the sauce to it. Yes.
Wow.
So yes, it is.
Okay.
And then we are going to fry this first before we add any other.
So let me help you with a spoon now.
Fantastic. So I'm going to do that again. A little oil here. About 50 ml oil.
Okay.
And then we're going to add some onion to it to give it that, to elevate the flavor.
Yeah, the flavor. Let me take this out of your way.
So
yes.
Then you want to chop that way.
People say you have a skill in slicing things. They were teaching me yesterday.
It's my job.
It's your job, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta. I know. There's a lot.
I do that every day.
You do it every day.
You should expect less.
Yeah, actually, true. So now tell me. So as we're prepping all of this now, just run me through quickly, verbally. Okay. How do we create this dish? How do we create
basically,
this?
all you just need is the base of tomato, the regular jollof recipe. And then all you just need to do is to add the ugba to it and blend them with it and have extras to give it that more flavor.
Give it that flavor. So that's this ugba now.
Yes,
it's inside.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, infused into the tomatoes, blended together.
Yeah.
Just to give
we allow that to cook, and then while that's cooking, we are going to start chopping our pepper.
Our peppers, okay. So what's going in after that? After the onion?
After the onion, we're going to add some spice. And then we would add the puree.
The puree to it.
Yeah, to it.
Okay. So now you said this is ugba sauce, right?
Yes.
Tell me, what is this made out of and what's the process?
It's just fresh chili.
Chili, okay.
With some bell pepper.
Okay.
It's called attaché.
Yes.
And then you chop it or blend them, not smooth.
Not smooth,
and then you add some chopped up ugba into it. And then you fry a lot of onion and garlic, that's it.
Okay.
And season it to taste.
So it's ugba, so it's lots of ugba,
Yeah,
blended, all of that. So that's what we actually want to see. That's actually amazing. And definitely cannot wait to see what this comes out. Because it's going to definitely be colorful. We have greens, we have reds, we have yellows, we have browns, we have so many things going on here.
Get some of the spice.
The spice as well.
Yes, we're going to add the spice. We'll bash the spice and then and add it to the onion.
The onion, okay, to give that extra flavor.
Definitely.
Oh, amazing. I even smell it already. It's like really, really amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to definitely leave you to get on with all of this.
Thank you.
So I'm not in your way.
Okay, see you later.
Yes, of course. We're going to a quick break, and when we come back, still so much more happening right here. Stay with us.
Good.
Right, okay, so we're back. Welcome back into the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. And see, our food is almost ready. Our chef today is performing magic. So tell me, what has happened? And why is my food looking like this is like 2 minutes? This type of life I like.
Oh my God, you like soft life?
Soft life,
oh my
soft life,
God.
please. I cannot be entering the kitchen and be sweating. No,
Oh my
I don't.
God.
No, I can't.
Oh.
So tell me, what's happening here
I'm
now?
not sweating because I've done this.
Yes, now you've done
already.
everything
I've
now.
done the whole thing.
Okay, tell me what's going on.
What I've done so far is to combine the the base of pepper sauce.
Yes.
The first thing we did was to saute the onion for about few minutes to get a little bit brown, and then we add the spice to it.
Yes.
And then we add the base of pepper sauce mixture, which has ugba in it, and then we fry. Then ensure it's fragrant. It's have those lovely local spice burn it, and then we add the rice. The rice is parboiled for 5 minutes, so you don't have to cook it.
So you don't have to cook. And it looks like it's basmati, it's long grain.
Yeah, it is. And then we'll cook it and let it steam for about 10 minutes, so it can absorb those juice of flavors, and then we can also improve on the flavors. And then on the other pan, we're going to fry our plantain. And then we'll saute the plantain. We're going to serve the rice with the plantain. And it's going to be awesome.
Wow. So I was asking you, so is this an original recipe, or is this something you came about yourself?
Yeah, we came.
What do you need?
Wafes is close, and then Wafes is West African food festival.
Okay.
And then it's happening this August, 9th to 14th.
Oh.
And then about 15 countries from West Africa and other parts of Africa, South Africa will be coming. And so the recipe is designed majorly to showcase Nigeria.
Nigerian food. That makes a lot of sense.
So, so showcase Nigerian recipes and flavors.
Yes.
And that's why we have the ugba, we have the local spice.
So you guys actually sit down and curate a recipe
definitely.
that can definitely showcase
the
amazing
cultural traditions and stuff
Nigerian
like that.
cuisines.
Yes,
lovely. So what is Wafes really about? So it's just a gathering of chefs?
A gathering of chefs, countries from different parts of Africa. There's going to be competition, master classes, exhibitions, tour, and a lot of stuff like that. Okay. It's going to be awesome.
All right, so I'm scared to actually leave you because I just feel like if I leave you, before we come back now, everything would have been ready. But then again, we have a very interesting interview standing by right now with Titi on the couch.
Yeah, so once in a while, you get to have a conversation with someone who just makes you smile. Someone like Great Man Take It. Now, he is a spiritually minded gospel performing artist. He's also a songwriter and fine artist. And, you know, there's so much more to him, but we have him here on the couch for the first time. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria.
Thank you, Titi. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, so for those that don't understand who you are, we need to let them into your story. How did this all start for you?
Professionally or unprofessionally?
Professionally, please.
Okay, professionally, it was 2011. That's the time I released my first song ever.
Fantastic, okay.
Yeah. I guess I just knew I could sing. I've always been a singer since I was 11, but then I started rapping in 2009.
Okay.
And then it all just began like from school days, my uni days, and then I released the first song. I saw the impact of it, and then the rest is history.
So now let's talk impact, you know. So some people don't see it coming, some people do, especially those who are spiritually minded. Was this something specifically you prayed about? Is this something you connected with from the very beginning, or was it just something that hit you somewhere along the line?
Like the spiritual side of it?
Yes.
I think that, I mean, of course, you know how nature and nurture happens, like the way someone is groomed or the way they are raised is somewhat, you know, the way the path they'll trail.
Sure.
My dad is a preacher.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, I found Christ for myself, you know, and I began to trail that path. But one of the reasons why I began to do, like, this kind of music is because I realized quickly that a generation is coming that really need to be educated, but also love to be entertained.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, so and I just felt like I needed to put in like some of the things we hear in our morning devotions, in our churches, in places, the things our parents tell us, our pastors tell us, spiritual leaders tell us, in very vibey ways and lingo.
So in other words, trying to connect this generation.
Yeah.
So I think, was it Kirk that said it? Kirk was talking about the fact that this generation are not playing church.
No, they're not.
They're not playing church. They're not just going into the cathedral now and then putting on the robes anymore.
At all.
But they are still connecting with God on another level.
Yeah, and that goes to show that God is beyond the four walls of the church.
Okay.
This generation are not playing. They're not pretending. If you have it, you have it, and they will connect with you.
Yeah.
And if you don't, you don't, and they won't. So it is what it is. They're not ready to compromise authenticity, because on the flip side, the word spirituality has become even more popular in this time than ever.
I was actually going to say that a lot of people feel that this generation are not spiritual at all.
Quite spiritual.
Because of the way they dress, because of maybe their accessories, or the way you're dressed today. Not many, if they were just looking at this show on mute, for instance, would connect with you as being a gospel performer.
Yeah.
But now you have a track with Moses Bliss coming out.
It just came out today.
Just came out today?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm a big fan of the original song, Daddy Way De Pampa. So you are performing another version. Talk to us about it.
So Moses is a good friend of mine, and it's like he's my brother. So he called, and at the time, people were doing covers of the song because he had just released the song and everything. And he said, I would like for you to do a cover.
Okay.
You know, and I said, no, I'm not doing a cover. I'd rather that I do like a different version completely, like an Afrobeats version. And then I gave him the idea, and he's like, you know what, let's turn this into a whole song. And brought in my brother, Prince Emmanuel, Dude is Fire. And then that's how it all went. It became something else. Yeah.
All right. So I know we've already mentioned the name of the track now, but I want us to look at some of the other work you've done in the past.
Yeah.
Look what you've done.
Look what you've done, yeah.
Is what we're going to be showing next. To the chorus, because that song, look what you've done already.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Lovely
Thank you so
track.
much.
And your take on it also helps us sort of connect on another level.
Yeah.
Lyrically speaking,
Yeah.
not everybody is a lyricist. Not
Yeah,
everybody can put together lyrics like that, even just in the secular world, talk less of in the gospel world.
Yeah.
And it's not always accepted.
In the church setting, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that must have taken a while to
develop.
Yes.
I mean, I think that I had always had it.
Okay.
It's just, you know, like we just said, like we just rightly established, the church platform is not one to always accommodate things like this.
Yeah.
And it's not their fault. It's just the programs are organized and specific for certain purposes.
Yeah.
And so it's worship meetings, it's deliverance services, it's crusades. And so you find out that you need more worshipers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But again, like we said earlier on, we are entering an era. We're at the precipice of a different era.
Yeah.
And people are going through stuff that are real, you know. And of course, worship is still quite relevant, but also they just want to connect on a different, and they also want you to be, you know, relatable.
Yeah.
So I did this in the beat to be more relatable, to bring it home, to not just leave it up there like, oh, what would I do without your love? I feel the warmth of your arms around me. Look what you've done already. That's quite generic and vague. But with this one, you could tell that this meant something to me. This is personal. This is from my own story.
So honestly, I wish we could connect with your story a little bit more, but I want to really ask, when you have Daddy Way De Pampa, which is already such a hit, millions of streams, it feels like a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Bringing in another version. Of this song. Did this maybe make you step back a bit?
Like, step back in what sense?
I'm saying, were you worried about whether it's gonna, be as big a hit as the former one?
To be honest, that was not where my mind was.
Okay.
And I think that helped to actually create properly.
Okay.
Because if you put pressure on yourself so much,
Yeah.
then you're worried about many other things.
Okay.
Apart from like what you're supposed to be creating.
Okay.
So I just thought about it as my guy is doing something.
Okay.
You know, he said I should do it, and let's make a good song.
All right.
And so that's the way I approached the song. Yeah, I didn't think about it as something. I mean, anything that comes from Moses is a hit.
It is.
To be
It
honest.
is,
Yeah.
actually.
So I mean, that was
All
not
right.
the pressure.
Hashtag no pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Absolutely no
No
pressure.
pressure.
Yeah.
But it's out today on streaming services,
Yes.
I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, and I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it, honestly. I'm going to go check my playlist already. But I have to say a big thank you to you for coming to talk to us about it today. And great effort as well.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
All right. So we have a question for you. How do you spend your Friday mornings? Well, if it's watching the best breakfast show on Nigerian TV, if that's how you spend it, I would say you are extremely lucky.
Absolutely lucky. Thank you very much for getting up so early and then deciding to click on us on Channel 16 on GOTV and also UHF Band 49.
Yes,
We are glad that you guys have joined us to start your weekend. Yes, hooray!
1 hour of the show has already gone by. There's still quite a bit to come on today's show.
Yeah.
We're not even close to being done, actually.
Absolutely not.
And the kitchen is smelling so alive.
Fantastic. You guys are going to be having a taste vicariously of that one when it comes to time. Now, we have the next 45 minutes to raise the bar, shake things up, and really get them going. So stick around. Don't go any place. My name is, of course, Mazino Pio.
And I'm Titilaya Oyinsong. You can catch us on GoTV Channel 16. He said that earlier. But you can also catch us on UHF Channel 49 or stream the show live on tvcentertainment.tv.
Yes, download the app, please. It's on Android and also on iOS. It's absolutely free. See past episodes on YouTube at tvcentertainment.tv. Now, what's coming up the next 45 minutes?
We have a performance coming your way. Emmanuel Somtochukwu, popularly.
So it's not a hidden secret that I love food. I love food in some ways, not in the ways that you'd expect. Forget what you see. I love it in some ways. And I don't know, incidentally, I'm the one taking this interview. It's a food festival we're going to be talking about here. And in my mind now, I'm already excited. Just the thought. When I hear food and festival together, it just makes it lovely. We're talking about WaFest today. And I've got Chef Nick and Chef Ude with me in the house. It is great to have you. You are welcome.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you very much.
So after doctors, you should be number one. Because everybody needs food. Food is very important. So chefs they have a special place in Wake Up Nigeria. I mean, we always have a kitchen segment. And it is great to have you guys. You have something big coming up, WaFest. What exactly is WaFest?
All right. WaFest is an acronym for West African Food Festival. We, the Association of Professional Chefs, we have almost every country has its own association. So we have a body called West African Chef Alliance, which the whole West African countries association comes together to align together. So we feel it's time for us to put out our food out there in the map of the world. So there's a program put together like this. Sometimes it initially started like a talk from Nigeria when we held our usual annual summit. Then from there, Ghana took it up. And a couple of years we've held that same program in Ghana where all West African country chefs come around, cook their different native cuisines, and other competitions to just rub our minds and share recipes among ourselves. But these days, it's all about fusion taking place over the kitchen. So we try to put that together and just create a wonderful dish for Africa.
Wonderful. Chef Ude, is it restricted to local cuisine?
No, but it's one of the main objectives.
Okay.
To try and put out indigenous cuisines.
Okay.
So like the discussion now should be way more than jollof. You understand? Because the jollof war has gone on for so long.
For so long.
And then permit me to say there's still going to be another version at the festival this year. It's
Wonderful.
called the Signature Jollof Competition.
Okay.
Where we have, it's no longer just Nigeria and Ghana. Senegal now have come into that discussion.
They are said to be the originators of jollof.
Obviously.
It's theirs.
But then again, they might have originated it according to them, but whose jollof is best?
Okay.
I believe Nigerian jollof is
Who wants to?
definitely the
If you
best.
say anything else. Yeah, but now, Chef Nick, how many days will this festival hold? When is it holding? And then what are the activities for the different days?
All right, it's arrival day is on the 9th of August.
Okay.
Then the 10th of August, we want to take all the foreign chefs that come around to see the beauty of Lagos. We'll take them to some beaches and all other places of interest in Lagos. Then the real business starts on the 11th. The 11th day is we have an kind of arrival or welcoming people all around. Then the competition starts proper. It's going to happen at Protea Marriott in Alausa. Then the real display of food is in there's this place that Lagos State has put a wonderful edifice they put there called Culinary Academy, where they have about 50 state-of-the-art cooking stations for chefs.
Definitely, just before you go on, I have this kind of shirt. I have 2.
Okay.
So this is me putting out myself. I have to host one of the days, one of the session. Something, I have to host something. I'm excited about this, Just before you go on to talk about the rest of the activities, we have one of you also in the kitchen here who's putting stuff together. Winfrey.
Yes.
Yeah, so you've been with the chef there. What would he be doing for WaFest? Let's talk to him about
Chef, tell us, what will you be doing during WaFest?
WaFest, I'll be organizing the competitions and I'll be making a special dish.
Okay, which one? This one?
Yes. And
This one? Yay! So you actually saw it here first. Amazing. So
You guys are like it, yeah.
I love that. So when you say competition, how would that happen?
Tell
Can
us more about
anybody?
the competition.
Is it open to anybody to be a part of it?
No, the competition is every country will come with a team of people who will compete. First, on the first day is going to be indigenous cuisines. So each country will come up with 8 different indigenous cuisines, put them on a display. So all our guests that have come for the opening ceremony will pass through and have a feel and taste of all. So far we're looking about 16 to 18 African countries displaying their 8 different indigenous cuisines. So all the guests that grace the occasion will test and have a feel of how it is. Then there are judges who will still judge to see which one come out best.
Okay.
Then the following day is the jollof war that my colleague Shemude spoke about.
Wonderful.
So we have all countries who want to compete, and every country will come up with 4 different signature jollof. Then still people will come around, have a feel, have a taste of it, and then
Chef,
Yes,
is this festival open to everybody? How do people out there become a part of this festival?
Oh, well, it's open to everybody. Like my colleague has said, it's going to be held at the Lagos Educational Vocational Board at Agidimbi. They have a massive ground, So the indigenous cuisines will be held there. The competitions will be held there. So the gates are open to everybody.
The gate is free?
It's free. Just
well,
come.
is the food free too?
Yes, come and enjoy yourself.
The food is free?
Come and enjoy yourself.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, come and enjoy yourself.
Oh, okay.
There'll be vendors on ground to sell, also push the business side of it, to sell, different things around the culinary space, So just come, enjoy yourself, have fun.
I love this. The reason is that the eye of the world at some point has been on Nigerian cuisine. Of course, when one of you broke a record and all of that. So many people have been looking at Nigerian cuisine, and it's big for us. So I'm very happy. I'm looking forward to this one. Let's just head to Winfrey one more time, and we'll come back here. Winfrey, that is a signature meal that will be cooked at WaFest.
Yeah.
So you personally, have you started tasting it? Have you already started having a feel? What's the update? What's happening there?
Is going in, and I'm definitely going to taste it right after that. But I mean, it's been amazing in here. We have our chef slicing up the spinach now.
I'm just toying.
Yeah, just cut it. Sorry, I'm not slicing it. Cutting it up and then putting it into the rice, the jollof.
He actually paused.
It's already ready. Yeah. And we have our chicken breast right here in the pan, in some butter and some parsley, and everything is coming together really nicely. Right, chef?
Oh, awesome. It's coming nice.
Yes, of course. And we have some plantain here with mint as
got
well.
Some plantain and some sauteed and bell pepper.
And bell peppers.
Seasoned, yeah.
Yes, of course. So, yeah, I mean, we're doing well. We're doing well.
Danny, I definitely know you're going to be there. We'll be there together, right?
Yeah,
okay,
of course,
so
definitely.
it's going to be across, you're talking about the activities for the 4th day. How many days altogether?
It's going to be 4 days activities.
4 days activities. So the final day, that's what we need to...
The final day is going to be a gala dinner. Which is a gala dinner where all our sponsors and the chefs alike will not have a dinner. Then awards for people that won whatever competitions will be awarded to. Then there will be an induction of new members of the Nigerian Professional Chef Association who joined the association of recent. That's basically what will happen. And some cultural displays, and that's
so
about it.
What is our word to the public there? They should come hungry. What do you want from them?
The public should come and experience African cuisine at its very best, because the discussion has been around for a very long time, and permit me to say that the vocation, being a chef, is among the top 3 vocations right now. I think, if not in Nigeria, the world over.
I say it's number 1 up there.
Yeah.
The Alpha is there.
And shout out to Hilda Bassi, who won, who broke the record. She has actually, brought the discussion closer home. So just come hungry, come and leave your stomachs open. Have your clean palate and just come and
the dates again. The
9th is arrival, so the real date is on the 11th.
Okay.
11th to the 14th.
August.
Of August.
August next month. August 2023, not 2024. It's already here. For those of you out there who think you want to meet me, come there. I'll be there. We'll meet together, we'll have fun, and we'll eat food. Come hungry. They've assured us that they will feel us.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And
Thank
this
you
is
very
wishing
much.
you the best, that the program will meet all the parameters, the benchmarks that you've set, and you're at the top there. More success.
Really
Well done.
appreciate it. Thank you so much for
Thank
the
you so
time.
much.
Yes.
All right, that's it. Get ready for WaFest. Come hungry. We'll meet there. We'll take a time out now. Stay with us. We'll be back in a bit.
All right, it's still Friday right here on Wake Up Nigeria. And on a Friday show, we have a really interesting guest on the couch. Now, some time back, he used to actually be a bigger part of the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and now him coming back here after all these years, it's great to see you. Kemen Fitness,
Yes, indeed.
fitness expert, former contestant of Big Brother Nigeria. Welcome back to the show.
Good to have you here, man. I don't know, did you get checked by security? Because you brought your guns and no weapons allowed.
So it happens even when I'm like traveling, go through the scanner, and then you go, I said, it's my abs.
Oh, good to have you here, man.
Wow. Don't worry, I'm not scared of those guns at all. I love just please display them very well, very well. It's okay, it's fine. But you know what? It's really always great and impressive to see people grow in their industry. The fitness industry has really blossomed over the past 5 to 10 years.
Yep.
How have you seen it? How has it been at your end?
It's been great. So first, I never had a doubt because coming from a place where I love being here, I love doing fitness. It's always, I tell people, fitness found me because it was never one of the things I wanted to do. I first of all was trying to save my health. And then I realized I had people who were asking questions as to how were you able to meet your goal. And then from there, I realized I had some responsibility to tell people the truth. So I did a bit of self-training before certification. So I've always known that with Nigeria, it was just a matter of time and then the industry will blow up,
All right.
Something very interesting about you that I found out. Now, I found out that you were actually the fitness trainer for Hilda Bassi before her before her Guinness World Record cookathon trial. Now, why was that necessary? Why was it necessary that she got in shape? Or why is it necessary that people generally get in shape for these things? Because we saw another one who actually collapsed during her process. So why would you, or how can you advise people about, their fitness levels when they go into these kinds of endeavors?
So the thing about the most basic thing I like to say is fitness, exercising, is supposed to improve your everyday life, right? People try to mistake an active lifestyle
for fitness.
Yeah. Your fitness is meant to even make your life more active.
Not the other way around.
Yeah, not replacing. It's supposed to make it better. I mean, if that was the case, then footballers wouldn't need to work out anymore, right? Because their sport is a sport that requires a lot of fitness, and they do that all the time. So footballers, I mean, athletes are like the fittest bunch, or the fittest bunch we have, but they still work out. They still train. So, and then when you try to do something that the body is not used to, when you're trying to go out of the body's comfort zone, there's a need to prepare the body for it. All right. It's called performance training. It's not weight loss, it's not fat burn. It's just...
To put it practically now, with the lady who was massaging, if I remember, she collapsed because, can you give us an idea of why she might have collapsed?
So first you need to understand that what she was doing was even more energy zapping than what Hilda was doing.
Really?
Yeah. Cooking requires a lot of coordination, but massaging, you need, you're exerting energy.
Force.
Except, I mean, she was not planning to be romancing the people, right? It was massage, and you need to exert energy.
Yeah.
And it took a lot of energy from her, meaning that her cardiovascular threshold should have been, improved. You know, her. So when it comes to standing, a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
The work that your glute muscle has to do.
Yeah, true.
Nyash. To put it in simple terms, your glute muscle has a lot to do. Your core and glute muscle has a lot to do with you standing for long. All right. If you sort that by training it, by making it stronger, you can stand. I mean, as long as you need to.
Okay.
Not like you wouldn't have fluid building up down in your legs. I mean, because you're standing for too long. But then that's your core and glute would keep you.
Okay.
You know, so her cardio threshold was.
So she wasn't fit.
Wasn't fit.
She wasn't fit.
Yeah.
So if she had probably trained, built up.
So apart from training, there's a test run.
Okay.
Because you never really know how ready.
React.
Exactly. So there's a test run. When you train for it, you do a test run. If you're going 72 hours, you try to do half the time or 40% of the time to see how the body takes it before. If you need to improve on anything, you improve before taking it up. Yeah.
Oh, didn't know it was that much of a big deal. So much a big deal that you're making money off of it. You just opened a gym, didn't you?
Yes. Yeah. We just launched our gym. The fastest growing fitness community in Lagos, Nigeria. Planning to be the second biggest chain in Nigeria.
Nice.
In the shortest possible time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now yours is different because you have taken your gym into, let's say, the digital age.
Yeah.
And how were you able to do that?
Because that's the future of fitness. You need to be able to leverage on tech holistically to be able to drive the market, right? So our gym is an app-based business. You download the app, sign up, choose a plan, and add your card, and you're a member. The moment you walk into the doors, you're already a member. All you need to do is scan your barcode. Moving forward, we even have plans to make it better. Apart from owning a gym business that is a commercial business, we try not to make it, we give more value than just the commercial value. It's a community for us.
Okay.
So we have a lot of classes, because classes drive the community in the gym. And the community is what helps for the retention of your clients. All right? If the clients feel like it's a safe space for them, not just where they come to hit themselves up, they'll always be there. All right? I started off with a group class that was just a warm-up almost a year and a half ago. And then a year and a half later, we have a group class that have 70 to 80 people every week. Like, on a Thursday, it looks like an event.
Wow. Oh, very interesting. Wow. You know what I want to do? Yeah, I want to test your fitness level. We have somebody who's here who's also into the old gymming thing. Mike is very enthusiastic about fitness. So we're gonna have Mr. Mesikeno in
Where
here.
Are you?
It's okay, welcome, Mr. Mesikeno. So this is what we're gonna do. Kemen, this is what we're gonna do. Mike is gonna give us your best number of push-ups, and you are going to multiply it. If you want to multiply it by 2 or by 3 or by 10, your thing.
Wait, before we go on, Mazino just jumped this on me. So Mazino is going to buy me breakfast today.
No problem. Mike, you know how we do.
You're buying me breakfast in front of everybody. Are we agreed?
Continental.
That's 10K. Everybody, I've heard it now. Mazino buying breakfast. Okay.
Mike, your
because
best.
you said it to.
Let me hold you. Yeah.
Food.
All right.
Do you need anything?
Okay. Are you going to take off the shirt too?
Do you want to? Let's take off the shirt.
All right, Mike, give us your best way. Your best
All right, let's see. So we have to count with you.
Everybody count, right? Okay. Motivate him.
Go, Mikey, go.
All right, go, Mike.
Baby fish. All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. It's okay. It's okay. 60.
Mike is okay, Mike.
60. 60 push-ups.
So you guys plan to set me up?
Mike. Mike. Sorry.
Mike, mouth to mouth.
All right. Tell you what we're gonna do.
Yeah, stand up.
Mike, stay there.
Stay there.
We're gonna take a break, and then Kemen is gonna do 120. Mike is okay. All right, welcome back. Now it's supposed to be time for our games, but we had a challenge posed just from before, and Mike went, 62?
Let's just do 60.
Now we have Mr. Kemen Fitness in the building here with us. Kemen is going for the world record.
Guinness World Record.
Guinness World Record.
No.
So, Titi, we'll be introducing our guest who's joining us for our game in just about a bit. But first, let's do Kemen's 128.
Oh, come on, let us match his number first.
All
right.
Let's everybody encourage him. Encourage him.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64,
65, 66,
67, 68, 69,
70,
71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
I did not tell you guys. I am very competitive. I would die.
Come over, take a seat, man. Nice one.
Well done.
Okay.
Awesome.
Wow.
Now, real quick, we're going to play a very quick game. I'm going to rush over and bring out a board, and so we can play picture charades. Now, these are shared across our guests. Let me bring over our board real quick.
Share it across. Okay.
Now, guys,
one for you.
don't look inside the sheets.
Don't open it.
Don't open it yet. But whatever you find in your...
Are you good?
Well done.
Are you good?
Whatever you find in your sheets...
Give me water now.
Please bring water.
Bring water for
Let me get some water for
Bring water.
Give me water. Sorry.
Well done. You too.
Well done.
All right, so we're playing picture charades. Now, for picture charades, whatever you find inside of your sheet, I'm going to expect you to draw it.
Wow.
Don't say it, don't spell it.
Just get 'em in.
Draw it. Now, these are places in Lagos. You didn't do our introduction for who we have as our guests here for the games. So, we are going to be drawing our places in Lagos that we have in there.
Yes. Okay.
All right, so who's going to go first? Kemen Breast.
Yes.
Kemen, right.
Winfrey goes first.
Winfrey goes first.
No, I don't. Come on.
Winfrey,
go first. Let's
picture
go.
charades.
Let's go.
Now, let's see what
go.
you have.
Ha.
Where do you have? Where? Let me see. I can give you. That's nothing now. Go ahead.
All right.
That's nothing. No spelling, no writing.
Straight up, a place in Lagos with number 12 in it.
Where? Any guesses?
Any idea?
Eh?
Mile 12.
Mile 12.
Mile
Winfrey.
12.
Thank you. That's your basket of tomato.
That was your drawn first. Give me my marker.
Mouth
Titi,
12. We already
Titi,
got
let's have your one.
All right, my
Please
turn.
have
my
a
turn.
seat.
I haven't even thought about it.
Okay, so what do you
I
have?
haven't seen it yet.
Ah.
Crap.
Place in Lagos. Where's my? Okay, there it is.
Oh,
Come on, Titi, it's easy. It's easy.
come
It's
on.
easy. The place in Lagos.
Place in Lagos. A place in Lagos. This is supposed to be. Oh, I'm not supposed to talk, right?
No, you can talk, but you just can't
You can say
write
what it
it.
is.
What is this?
Link Bridge, Airport Road, Ajao Estate,
Airport.
Airport Road,
The area.
Airport Road, Ikeja.
Nice one.
Airport Road.
Let's have our chef in
Wait,
the house.
I didn't get it.
Airport Road.
Where's your place? Let's see. Let me help clean it first.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
What is that? Now, small.
What are you drawing now?
Oh, wow.
It's easy, guys. It's easy.
What?
It's
Think of anything.
Oh, wow.
Let's see.
where? What comes to mind? What comes to mind? He's drawing a.
Where are you
What?
going?
He's.
What is this? I know what he's drawing.
Room.
I know what he's drawing, but I can't say what it is.
Ballet.
I'm not gonna say what it
Is
is.
that a broom, first of all?
Shrine.
Cigarette.
Shrine.
Fella Shrine?
Cigarettes.
Smoke. Smoke. I don't know. Igbo something.
Iguafon?
No. Igbo from
Ajebule.
Igbobi. Oh, come on. Ejigbo. No.
Time out. They'll never get it.
Pushing. Sorry.
Defend your diagram.
Well, it's
How did that?
something that has flames, with lots of smoke.
Kevin, are you rested?
No, I'm ready.
Oh yeah, come. Let's do it.
I was like,
All right, so, Kevin, where is your? Can I see?
That's where he was mine.
I've never been here before. I don't even know.
Okay.
I've never been here before.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know what happens around there.
But.
all right. Where? Oh, let's see.
Can I say anything?
You can't talk.
It's a two-word place.
Okay.
The first letter starts with.
No, you can't. Kevin, let me help you out. What if we drew? I don't know. You guys, what is this?
What is that? I don't know. I can't. That's Ikoyi now.
Nope.
Link bridge.
This is nope.
Oh,
This
you
is
know what's this?
That's a
right?
broom.
Yeah, that they used to do.
Ewedu.
That's the second word. That's the second
Ewe-
word in Yoruba.
Ewe.
That's the second word.
Something
Really?
way to.
What?
Patoranking sang a song I mentioned.
No, that's complicated issues.
Agege.
Patoranking sang a song I mentioned.
Broom.
Patoranking.
Abulegba. Come on.
You don't know Patoranking song.
Egba is different. Igbale. This is Igbale, not Egba. Egba is cane.
I say
Igbale. Okay, in any case, thank you very much for joining us for the case.
Oh, wow.
Listen, when we get back, we're going to have our guests inside
In the
of the
kitchen.
studio.
Yeah.
And, inside of the kitchen. And we'll be tasting some of the delicious delicacies that
Yes, sir.
Winfrey and our chef have put together today. I can't wait to taste it because it looks scrumptious.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Kevin neither. So we'll be back. Do stay tuned.
Yeah, it's been a fun day on Wake Up Nigeria so far, and we cap it off in the kitchen.
Sharply. Get straight to it.
Okay.
Your reviews are very, very important.
Chef, your reviews don't count on this one. Well, before I taste it, I need to say it looks awesome.
It looks
Well done, chef.
Thank you, chef.
Awesome.
The plating is magnificent.
As I taste it, tastes awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, wow, it looks amazing. I love the microgreens on top. The cucumbers look so fresh and bright. Is that plantain?
This
Yeah, we have plantain.
This is fusion cooking.
at its very best.
Thank you.
So, Kevin, how would you score it? How would you score it?
Really nice.
What over 10?
Over 10? 9.5.
Woo!
As good as it gets.
Nice.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
We will see you on Monday. No, tomorrow, Saturday. Beautiful game, 11 a.m. See you tomorrow.